this video, I'm going to show you the current market statistics for Wrightwood, California, and I'll also show you where the market's been and where it seems to be headed. The key indicators that we're going to be looking at are interest rates, inflation, number of days that it takes to sell a house, whether prices are going up or coming down, the absorption rate, and also the number of homes currently for sale. My name's Dave Rupp, also known as Dr. Hot Rod the Realtor. I'm a real estate agent in Southern California for Exp Realty. All my contact information is in the description below. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. If you're not familiar with some of the terms used in this video or how those data points affect the real estate market, check out our video in the pinned comments below entitled "Don't Get Burned in Real Estate," all about real estate market statistics. All right, first up is interest rates. As most of us know, the Fed raised the interest rate 1/4 point about a week and a half ago. Since that time, the interest rates have kind of gone up a tad, but just bounced back and forth around the low sevens. And recently they bumped up to about 7.37. Now, 7.37 is historically not a terrible rate, but we've been used to having rates lower than that for the last 20 some years. And actually the 7.37 is the highest interest rate we've had in almost 23 years. The fact that that rate is higher than normal has definitely caused buyers to cool down a bit. There's a lot of sentiment that, oh, I'll just wait till rates come down. Well, I understand that thought process. Keep in mind, if you're a buyer, you can buy at 7.37, and when rates come down, you can refi. And I understand that costs money to refi still, but it doesn't cost as much to pay the 7.37 interest rate now and then refinance in the future when the rates come down than it would if you went out shopping when the interest rates dropped and everybody else was out shopping. Then the prices go up, there's bidding wars, you end up paying much more to purchase the house. You can't erase that. A high interest rate can be erased with a refi when the interest rates drop. $50,000 over purchase price can never be changed. Another thing to note is on a $400,000 purchase, 30-year fixed rate note, typically you're going to pay about $240 extra per month for each 1% that the interest rate goes up. Not a huge deal. Another thing worth noting is the interest rates often are tied to inflation. So let's talk about inflation. For the last 12 months consecutively, inflation has gone down. It's not down to where the Fed wants it yet, so they're still talking about raising interest rates further. Maybe 1 or 2 rate hikes still coming this year. We are seeing several data points indicating that the Fed will turn around and start lowering interest rates relatively soon, probably by the end of the year. Okay, so the number of homes currently for sale in Wrightwood, 42 homes. 3 years ago in the same month, we had 132 homes for sale, just to put it into perspective. So the low inventory of 42 homes is actually a little bit volatile from the standpoint, if interest rates go down, the number of homes that are available are going to probably diminish quickly, and it's going to be a seller's market again. The length of time it takes to sell a house right now is about 40 days, which is still a relatively low number. 3 years ago in 2019, same month, July, which is the latest month we have statistics on, we had a statistic of 59 days to sell. And these are averages. Next up is the absorption rate. What that is it's a measurement of how long in time does it take to sell the amount of houses that are available for sale right now. So the amount of time it would take to sell the inventory of 42 houses would be about 3.9 months, or 30%. The absorption rate, 30%, is right about on the border of a seller's market and a neutral market. Okay, home prices. This is where it gets a little bit more interesting. In June of 22, we saw our high for our average home sale price. And in July, we were 14% below the high of June of 2022. That equates to about $82,000. But to put this into perspective, if you look back 3 years when the market was in more of a normal condition, it would have been July 2019. The average sale price was $392,000. Today our average sale price is $492,000. So we're still $100,000 over 3 years ago. And that's like a 25% increase of 3 years back. So still, we're holding pretty good. Even though we went up good and then dropped 14%, we're still 25% over what it was 3 years ago. So that's above normal appreciation. Average appreciation we can expect around 4 to 5% in real estate. Okay, to wrap this all up and put a bow on it, in Wrightwood, the market right now is more of a normal market. We still have a very low inventory, which makes it a little volatile from the standpoint of when all of a sudden interest rates drop. If they do, then that's going to cause a rush of people to come in and start buying again, people that have been sitting on the fence. I don't have a crystal ball. I can't tell you when something's going to happen, or even if it is for sure. I can tell you what the data points suggest. The data points definitely suggest interest rates should come down. Should that happen with the inventory as low as it is right now, I would expect prices to start jumping again, getting back into multiple offer situations. So if you're looking to buy something in Wrightwood, I would suggest you shop now while it's fairly easy to find a deal without a lot of competition, especially if you're a cash buyer. If you have any questions about anything I covered here, feel free to reach out to me. All my contact information is in the description below. As far as where I got all my statistics, I get them all from the multiple listing service. That is the most reliable place with the most complete information that's available to anybody. Also, if you want a copy of any of the information, again, reach out to me. I'll gladly provide it.